Hello and welcome. Right, I have just reconfigured this as the field roller. So, my nose is rusting a little bit. I was looking at that obviously yesterday, and it was yesterday actually as well. It wasn't a mistake. Yeah, if we look at the Field 25, it does actually, or did say that it needed rolling. So I thought, well, yeah, I usually roll after I've done the seeding, but if it says like needs rolling now and we do it, does it just go away and we get the bonus? And we've done that before, or is this the bonus associated with last time we did this? So I thought, well, we could just test it, so we could actually do it right now and do it first. Any excuse to actually have a look at this thing unfolding. It is a real thing of beauty, it is. So let's have a look. Does it go? No, it does take a few seconds. It sort of like does a little bit of a time of the field, and it looks like it's not done it for a little bit, but then it just suddenly pops with a little while. So, but I think it usually goes out, like goes. Okay, well, so far, needs rolling is not being reset. But I would say, I would have thought if it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. Perhaps you need to go out and in again. That's rather intriguing. So to me, that looks an awful lot like it doesn't particularly care. Okay. Well, that's why I wanted to test it. I can't imagine us needing to do more than that with an entire run. Now, have we done the right one? Let's just double check. No, that's down. That should be fold. Yeah, that's more like it. Let's run this along. And let's have another look. Make sure that I've not done the wrong roller first, because that definitely hasn't made any change. See, obviously that is what I thought, that you really do this before the crop, which is why when you've sort of like mulched, why is it still saying you need rolling? That's why I thought I'd like, well, have I got this wrong? Have I learnt wrong? I thought, because I've got to be honest, my golden rule is if I've forgotten something, that I usually look at the field data and it'll tell me, yeah, it still says needs rolling and we have done this little bit. So, and the weeds growing now, that I expect, but yeah, the weeds. Let's have a look. Let's just make sure if we're going to do a test, then let's do one properly. I've started the engine of everybody. Yeah, I just thought before I started in earnest properly, sometimes the little things are important too. I'm glad we bought this. I still, yeah, the virtual farming still like saying, I still think I should have bought two little ones, really. Maybe. Yeah, it says field roller, mulching, grass. No, I'm definitely on the right one. Definitely. So, no, that was all good and proper, and it didn't change it. So, as I've always, ever done really before, is I should have done that before, but we did know. I mean, we didn't forget. It really was a matter of we were saving up for this, because at the time we couldn't have justified it, whereas now we've done that on top of that. So I'm happy with that. That's not a bad thing. Now then, I do believe that the grass we have just cut literally hours before. We've done everything on this, I think. Yeah, we have it. It should, if we go down to precision farming, look remarkably good. Yeah, so these are all good as well, as we can see, and they're also good with pH. Yeah, I am sort of thinking, yeah, field 2 as well. I think I was right with everything I was saying. Animals, I think we were about to actually go through till tomorrow morning. I am almost sure that was exactly where we left it. We have done the milk and the slurry we did, and everything. We've really been very good. So I think it is about time. Ooh, wow, that's the stones, I do believe. So plenty of destoning to be done on, not on our fields though. our fields. Well, apart from, I mean, yeah, we bought 22. We were not responsible for destoning that. So yeah, I draw the line at that one. All right, let's put this back. Because we, oh no, that is the way. Yeah, we have folded. We put this away. The Macadam pickup header, or lizard pickup header, as it says there. Yeah, we'll stick that. Can we get this in handles too? I think we can actually. Yeah. Can we do and drop it nicely? We can. Absolutely. Oh, and it is still just under, so I'm happy with that. How big is this one? 7.5 here. It says if you look at it. Fantastic. Right. Well, now then. Yeah, in the sales, can you? Yeah, I can. Ooh, Helianthus. Ooh. Now that was not there last time we looked. But I will really say that I do actually love doing sunflowers. That is too good a bargain to miss. Now I think we've done everything already. We've not changed anything. July, so this actually is the last month for 8 o'clock starts. Now I've got the truck down at the shop. I can't think that we have been buying, we have actually, that is true, we've been buying the TMR from up this end to streamline things really. All my life, 45,195 production costs. What on earth cost us that? Now having spoken with Cara about this, it usually is because you've missed something on an input and you ran out of it and it was an expensive thing to do. Now, so let's have a look. Because we've got, I mean, it has not escaped my notice that we've booked up an enormous amount. So yeah, there is a lot of cash there somehow. So what did we run out of that cost us that sort of cash? Wow, that's 300 tons of silage still, and 144. Wow, there's that's one reason why we've got a humongous great amount of silage. We can switch the straw off now because we've not been doing. Only did that once with a little tiny bit. The slurry, wow, it's gone all of that. Digestate. Lime is now out. How much lime have we got in? 59 tons. Herbicide, we've not done that yet. Haven't we? I'm sure we've still got another sprayer. Ooh. Now that is actually a really decent, is it 35 tonner? It's the 45 one for 35,000. It's one of the few pushers in the game. So do you know something? I think we'll definitely say nice to that. 24 metre. It has got the manure spreader as well for that. That's what the 24 metre is. But we're just going to have it as a trailer because it will suit us quite nicely. Do we need the Valtra? No, let's go back in. It was on 3 point. That's the biggest that it is. Do we need a little? It's quite a nice tractor, but I've got to be honest, I think on this I will say no. We've already got a tractor in that range, and I've got to be a bit more ruthless. So I'm a terror, I will buy anything. I love my tractors, I really do. Right, let's run this back down the other end, and we're going to do our usual run. Do we send someone down to grab the trailer? I don't think that's a bad idea. I do think we should be checking our harvest though. That is an interesting colour. The flax has got weeds. Wow. Growing still. We have got a chance. I think, I'm almost sure that we did have a weeder as well, even though we leased one. I think we were doing it as a... You're wrong. But I think we've missed the stage where we could use that kind of weeder. Yeah, we now need a sprayer and... Or do we actually lease... Do we buy a jam? You can't always wait for things to be on a sale, can you really? I just had a thought then. Yeah, something I've never had. I did go the John Deere with this once, and that was on the... Yeah, there's the specialist ones, crop protection. I'm thinking of the case. It's dearer. I went for that last time. I don't know how fast this is going to be. Well, we could lease it, and if we like it, this is Cesarius modding, and I do like his stuff. I really do. Now then, are they? I would have thought they were narrows. Let's just go with what it had originally. Oh, it is. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, we will do front LEDs. There's not much in it, really. Design, field view monitor, fenders, liquid system display. This area pro combat. Are we liable to use it as a fertilizer? And if we did, now this has got the dry and the yeah. Now I tried the John Deere, and it had got one of the most awful. The dry system that the John Deere had got was absolutely vile. Now that is though really going to take an awful lot more than I was hoping for, in comparison to say the Jan, which is 152, half the price. Does everything I'd want to do, only of course it doesn't. Yeah, it says narrow tie. Isn't the Jan the one that said narrow ties the one that didn't actually have narrow ties when we had it? Yeah, as in like it said narrow ties. So what? Why would I pay an additional? Right, brilliant. Okay, so we have got that. Now it does become suddenly very important. We'll quickly get this going. That we actually do get some salt, but we will need to get some herbicide this time. Yeah, we will. That's true. So then, we have got a little already, but it is a little. That made me sound like I was actually talking about the shop little, rather than a little. So let's grab the... Now I think this is going to be a little bit more than I'm used to grabbing, really. I think we're going to probably need 2 or 3 of these. And we need some big bags of salt, which we are going to get... Yes, that is the right one. 4, I think. You really don't need a lot of this. Right, brilliant. Let's quickly grab those, stick them on, and do we... Yeah, let's stick those... No, can we? No, that's the one that really is a little bit... Yeah, I can't really take that. Sure, grab all 4 of these. Yeah. Can we get the header on as well? Could stick these on the back of the actual thing, and it leaves it entire. Ooh. Well, actually, what I was thinking was, why don't we leave the trailer down here and see, can we take the trailer down with us, if that makes any sense? Can we take our new purchase with us and leave that here this time? That's what I was thinking. Was the Jan, I can grab that, and this is perfect, really. I do like this by Ridiculous Dominic. I mean, I know that you probably all know that. 76%, it's not bad. Let's repair this before we get sidetracked. Fantastic. And we will set this going in a minute. We're gonna, yeah, actually, I think we'll lead with the Jan, because I've got to be honest, these things are really horrible to watch. Usually, turns on a dime. We'll set this on follow, and we're gonna, yeah, oh yeah. No, we're going to need it actually. Do you know, for once I'm actually going to just grab it and we'll race up to the top because it is fairly fast. Are we going to time-lapse this? Well, I'm hoping. I was going to hope for a go myself, but I'm a little bit scared after sort of seeing this not work well, and I don't know whether that's a crop destruction problem or whether it's just... Oh, wow. Oh, so you need to manually... Yeah, I don't know why this has all of a sudden reared its head again, because it was a long time ago when I was on... Oh, I'm sort of stuck. Yeah, it wouldn't let me out. I was sort of stuck in no man's land. Yeah, not on Alien Jim's no man's land either. Right, let's follow that. Yeah, I'm a little bit... yeah, like now, I've got to press up for me to change gear. It's not changing. Yeah, I had this right back on Greenlands, which is an awful long time ago. I had one of the a beautiful tractor, and it was a manual gear change, and it got stuck nearly all the time. And it was, you can see the flax, the purple of the flax. It's gorgeous, and that, I think that's our field in the distance. That one there at the top, I think, is beautiful. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing that. But yeah, we had this problem where the manual gear change reared its head then, and then it seemed to go away. I mean, I did get rid of that particular thing because it drove me crazy to the point of... But now again, it's happening again with all of the manual ones. It really is manual, and I haven't removed any mod that I've ever had. I did have a mod actually that was supposed to convert the manual into an almost like semi-automatic, and I haven't got rid of that. In fact, no, I think I have, because I got rid of it a long time ago because it seemed to go away, and it was all right without it. So, you know, then we'll have a quick go. We're going to save the game before we have a go, because I am a little bit afraid. Yeah, so we've now got this beautiful thing. We did lease it. I've never owned one before. I usually go for the brewing, which is another 100,000 on top. Yeah, I'm not sure how fast. Did we do this fast? I think we did, but I'm a little bit afraid because of the narrows not registering as narrows. When we can see plainly that we bought narrows, we might. We're just going to have a bit of a go on the edge of the field, because I daren't. Yeah, literally daren't get rid of this. Really. Now then, we want to put. Yeah, we want to put that salt in the production shed, and we want to make our for ourselves. Yeah. Now there is now. Yeah, there is, but I'm not going to put that on every single Let's Play, or especially not this one. This one's alright. This Let's Play we're doing very well. But there is something by Cavalier Roy that now makes salt as a byproduct of things that you do. So, yeah. Shall we save the game? And then we will try to go on our own field, and with our narrows, supposed narrows, and we are going to test this out to see that you narrows at all as you say you are. Well, I distinctly think that says otherwise. So the game says that you're not narrows. Okay. Well, I'm a little bit... Now, if we change the narrows to those that are 15,000, does the game realise we've got narrows then? Is it that the second ones are real narrows and the first ones are not narrows really at all? This logic is escaping me personally. Right, so we need to stick that in there. Why am I not freaking out right now? Fantastic. Beautiful. Right, okay then, we will give this a shot. We will. Why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Right, so we need to be sticking the production shed, which is not that one, nor that one, nor that one. Now, I've got a mod that in some of these, I must have a different mod switched on somewhere, because I've got one where it says active. Now, I pressed something and it showed the active only. There was a view that I did on the Hills of Tuscany, and I literally did something I've never done before, but I can't see it now. You've only got upgrade, visit, tag, deactivate, and things like that. Yeah, only got upgrade. Is it something? Change output mode? No, we know about that. We've always known about that. So herbicide, have we got any water in? We have 100 tons, so that should actually, yeah, is now ticking along nicely. Right, so then, let's borrow you. Let's grab our fantastic mod, otherwise known as the toolbox, by Zero Oito. And stick that down there, and it does have strap support, which is very nice. Now, if this 15,000 doesn't work, and it isn't, then we will give ourselves the money back, because this is just merely a test, really, and we've already bought arrows according to the game. So, really, we shouldn't need to do that. But if this works, it will be 15,000 well spent, is all I'm going to say. That's weird. So you... we're not quite close enough. Oh. Right, if that does not work, then yeah, we will give ourselves 15,000 back, because the only reason I bought that is because the first set said they were arrows, and they really aren't arrows, so we're in a completely different place. I think you'll find that is still arguing. Okay, well, that's definitely... Let's just try something. Now this has now gone beyond the remit of like normal farming simulator. Now this is now more as a mod review, really, because yeah, this is not right. Crop protection. If we lease, or says narrow tires. We have got the crop destruction mod on, crop destruction plus mod on, but then that's supposed to allow for narrow tyres, and they were definitely narrow tyres. So is it a machine based thing? Is it that something's not quite right in the way that the Jan is set up, basically? Now I've tried this before and it was absolutely fine, but that's not really, yeah, that's not a guarantee. So let's have another go. Now that, on the other hand, is completely alright. So do you know what I think what we're going to do? I don't know why this is like that, when obviously we can see everything's right. We're going to sell that, but we're going to give ourselves the difference, and we're going to buy that. Because there's no point in us, I mean... Yeah, no, I still don't like the idea of... So we've lost 29,000. And we will buy... Yes, we will. Now we're looking a little bit more... Yeah, we're definitely looking a little bit more worse for wear now. But I really do enjoy doing this. I really do. So I'm yeah, now that we know we can safely go across the field with this, we're going to have a go myself. Where is the fun if you don't have a bit of a go? We will set this in case I know. We can still do it. We're going to do the animals next, but yeah. Do I time-lapse this? I don't really think there's a need. Having done this before, last time I had this was Calmston. we owned one on comms, and I only used it once or twice. It was one of those real big regrets, because it is a really beautiful machine. It is. And I don't know what's gone wrong with the Jan. I really don't. Yeah, I've always wanted to use it. We'd used it that last time, and I thought, well, yeah, I mean, and that's why I thought I wished to do that about the narrows. Now, they plainly say narrows, but I have had this before. There was a trailer that you could drag behind. Now, if you dragged it behind with a worker, it was fine. It was, yeah, it was before Crop Destruction Plus as well. The game's always distinguished, like, non-narrow tyres. Well, on this one, I was trying to do those mods where you can tow a trailer full of fertiliser with behind you. There are a few of those kind of mods. It's very reasonable. It's got the trailer hitch. So, of course, I did what you're supposed to do, and I had it trailing behind me. Now, when the worker did it, it was absolutely fine, and it said narrows, but then that's the worker's superpower. When I took over at the end of the job, of course, it wrecked the field and did some damage, but if you went into the game said it had narrows. It really did, and I proved this on camera, and I have never used it since, because obviously it was a bit of a shock, and nobody really likes to wreck their own field, so yeah, I've never used it since, because it was obviously fibbing. But yeah, again, I don't know whether it's a mod that's not quite done properly, or I think we actually can just go straight the way down the middle. It's big enough that we can, yeah, not. Now, can't we switch off? We can actually. Partial width is. That's about right, actually, I think. Yeah, because you want it to be slightly over, really. Which it is a little bit. Perhaps one more down would have been okay. The trouble is you can then go too far, so I think I'd sooner it actually do its job. And yeah, we must reset it though, because I'm a terror for forgetting that. So we've now gone big. What I do love about this is the speed. Yeah, when you think about, you know, your trailed versions are an awful lot slower than this. That's what I've always loved about this. Now then, we'll also, let's reset that. It is max to 36 meters. Right, fantastic. We should take this back up to. I do concur with what I said last session, which was the fact that really we are now going up to this as the. Yeah, I mean, I know at the minute we've got our fields down this end. But now then, we also need to be looking at the other crop to see, and then we're going to get on with the animals before we do anything else. I would say, I personally think it's going to be September for both that and that. Now then, I think we'd already done our weeding on that very field that we're talking about now. I got it into my head as well, in July we'd got something to sell. Well, we did, that was last year. Yeah, we did have the, oh, that's a point we can fill up with that. It's a little bit. Yeah, I got it into my head about that, and it was the peas from last year that I should have sold in July. We got a little bit, if you remember. I think we had about 4 tons, so yeah, I'm happy. Oh no, it isn't you. Whose engine can I hear? Oh, it's the little Massey. It's ever so noisy. It is. Right. Lorry, let's go do that, and let's do all of our jobs. So that was a bit of a yeah, there is a lot of stones on as well. Now yeah, that is true. Growth 22 looks very much like it's going to be ready. Oh, you were wrong. 21 is ready. Right, it looks like we need our harvester then in that case. Whose engines we just switched off a little while back. So we now have the farm tech. So I think what we're going to do is grab the John Deere. Do we need something bigger? Our equipment is nice. Yeah, now you will notice I am, not because we can just afford it, but also we need big equipment on this, so I am going big whenever possible, and if we don't get it in the sales, then we will get it ourselves. Yeah, normally, I mean, when we're earning that sort of cash, I don't mind. Are we supposed to be saving up for a field, Mr. Smith? You're splashing out on equipment that really you could have done without. You know, actually, I do stand corrected. It's true. I believe the header is down. Actually, we ought to go the other way because these look horrible following. Yeah, they do. It's true. Let's do it this way around, and we will get going. In fact, yeah, we could follow that as well. Oh no. I think we'll set that out following on. No, let's just go get the header and get cracking. Yeah, so we've now got that as well. Haven't we got the large yet? No, we've got the 50-ton one of those. Have we not bought a bigger one yet? No, I think we're managing with the 30-tonner, haven't we? No, you've got the 2, haven't we? Of course we have. Yeah, so now we've got another 45-tonner. That is the header. I think I am correct, totally. No, we don't do it like that. Nope. Thank you very much, young lady. We should stick this on the edge of the fields. I think we'll grab the other one as well. Ooh, that does look beautiful. Yeah, we should set this going. And have we ever used this? Yeah, of course we have. We used it a few times. Yeah, we need to unfold this. Oh, that is a point though. Is it damaged? No, 1% dirt. I do definitely concur about the. It is true. I've got to be more careful. I was getting carried away, thinking things were normal. We would have been halfway without any kind of like selling any other fields. Right, we need to fold it away. Oh, we need a bit of fuel. We do actually. I know what we can do. I do. Now, is that even though? Oh no, it's not. It's not strapped. It's got to be properly strapped. My bad. Well, we will worry about that later. What we have? Have we got any loose barrels? If we did have, I would have thought they were down that end. Steady on, steady on. Yeah, we don't want any flipping over today, thank you very much. Well, I can't see any barrels lying around anywhere at all. Do we buy a... Also, we were on about a death, but really, is this the end? I think... I know what to do. We will ask the shop to draw. It is the middle of a session, I do say that. So let's just grab one of that fantastic things I so love from E.R. Shabba that I've loved all along. I didn't realise it was actually E.R. Shabba that made this. But it is amazing. Right, let's reset that. And let's grab the harvester, which I have misplaced, and it's massive. How could you misplace something so monstrously large? Yes, we've now got a sunflower header as well, so we now need to incorporate sunflowers. So I suppose we could sort of, yeah, I do concur with what I said as well about I think that should actually go above, or maybe not quite. Yeah, we can actually knock that over, because it is a bit like a Weeble Wobbles, but it won't fall down. we could be laying in field 21s, and it should be, I think, is this a 15.2 or a 13.5? Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.